Hi everyone, I just want to do a quick run through of what's coming up in week 2 and what we're kind of wrapping up. This is for Cmath 107. So remember to check your announcements regularly, and you may need to go back into it to see if there's something new posted. There's tips, and these are generally in your module. These are posted here because I've gotten some common questions about them. So once you do that, you can just go back to the modules view. And you may have already worked through this entire getting started module, hopefully by this time. You can go back into anything here, got all the check marks. One thing I want to point out is this testing out printing PDFs. You might want to go back in there and read directions again if you're having trouble submitting everything to one page, or just make an email appointment with me for Zoom. That might be really helpful. So I am going to now close this up because I'm good with that one. 1B, hopefully you've gone through. I didn't go through everything here. I did want to show you, some of you are like, where's my check marks? And it's probably because you haven't done the task that's stated there. I just changed it to submit assignment for the notes because you're not blocked up if you don't submit. You could actually just move on if you want. You won't get your check till you submit. But with the homework here, you need to mark it as done for your check mark to show. So just keep that in mind. But that doesn't mean it's done in My Open Math. You actually have to go in here and do the assignment. It just means that you've looked at it and made a decision to get your check mark there. So even if it's past due, with this one I can't, with electronic stuff I can't do a 24-hour grace period. With paper stuff that's easier, but with the redeem late pass, you just click that, and then you get a week. So you have a new due date there, because every late pass counts as a week. So you just then go ahead and start the work. Okay, and you can get it done. It would be 10% off, which isn't that much in the grand scheme of things. It will add up if you're doing it every time, but it's better than getting no points at all. Okay, and then you're gonna hit done. And I've already clicked done up here, so then I know I'm good there. So that's why you can be working on and off through this, but you're not getting your check mark till you actually click done. Okay, so then you can move on to the next page. You could actually do that at any point if you wanted, but I wouldn't recommend taking a quiz before you've done the homework. With the quizzes, make sure you write out all your work and submit it in the Dropbox here. Again, those need to be done in one sitting. If it's late, you can redeem the late pass. This isn't due yet. You'll see the late pass down here if it's actually overdue. Okay, so this one you have to submit to get your check mark. I can get through to the next thing though, but I don't have anything to submit there because I haven't done the quiz yet. In actuality, you would really be doing it. So now I'm going to go back out to modules view, and hopefully you've gotten all your check marks for that, and that kind of runs into week 2 as well, that Monday. And we have this discussion, what is math in society. I'm not going to scroll all the way down so we don't publicize people's posts, but here's the directions, and you're just going to write some short paragraphs. Just follow the rubric. Okay, and that should that'll be for everyone to see in the class. Just keep that in mind. And then when we're ending this module, you'll see end of current. I probably won't do that all the way through, but just to get you used to that when they switch. Okay, so if you're not getting your check marks, that's just because the task that was asked for hasn't been done. So you'll want to go back and do that and make sure you're all set. You can check your grade book to see also. So I'll show you grades. And this is just the test student who doesn't do a lot of work, but You can see here where something's late, but it actually has a score, so we're good. You can actually see when things are put in there too, if it wasn't scored yet, but it will have like a little icon of a document or something in there. Okay, and it's not too much published yet, but you can see your Math 95 average so far, 100%. So the test student is doing really well for actually not doing much, because those are fake grades. Now to clean this up, I'm going to close it. I might need to go back in there later. Here's some optional resources for you on the review material. And week 2A is just recently published, and you'll have your weekly outline. I'll kind of go through this. And we're in week 2, so you can expect, make sure that test is finished up and you're getting into your graphing, and you'll have some word problems to do. That'll come the second half of the week, and an activity. Then you could scroll down and go to the next page. These are the tips, so just read through that, and the video that I'm doing will be there. One thing I want to point out is if you are really overwhelmed with the pace of the course and you just know you want to do Math 95 as a standalone right now, then please let me know. Email me right away and we can talk about that. Basically what happens is each week that you see now will be spread over 2 weeks. I'll actually reset your individualized due dates for the course, and then you will come week 6, basically halfway through week 5, week 6, you will ignore any of the 107 work. It'll be labeled, and you will only work on Math 95. You're going to be working at a slower pace within those first 5 modules, just more spread out. And here is a check-in with me. You can answer these questions. This is not a discussion board, only I see it. And just here's some prompts. You don't have to answer everything, but give me a good, here's an example, you know, kind of good overview. It's just a way for me to check in how your learning's going, what's new, what's not, what's hard, what's going on in your life. If you need some assistance connecting with resources such as counseling or tutoring, or you want a Zoom session or something like that. Here's your video lesson in note submission, and now I've had it just when you submit, you get your check mark. That's 3.1, and then you have your homework. This one isn't too long. I estimated 30 minutes, but it might be quicker. And this one you do have to mark as done to get your check mark, because again, you can go in and out and skip around. But make sure you actually are working in My Open Math to get the grade. Marking as done up here in the corner didn't give you your grade. Then 3.2 video lesson, same thing. This one's a little longer. And the homework, it's a little bit longer. There can be some sticky ones, so let me know if you need help, you need a video and such. Okay, and this gets us just into the resources module. So we can click back to modules view. You can always want to look at modules view first to see the scope and sequence. I can put a beginning note here too, so you know when you hit that. That'll always kind of be down at the bottom for accessing things that you like. The syllabus, I can't find that file again. Where was it? Instead of hunting around within a module, you can just go to the materials. So I hope that helps you get started. 2B will go along that same line. That'll be up there maybe in a couple of days, I'll put that up, and you'll see chapter 4 excerpts. It'll be some word problems and some procedures to work with those. Very specific types of problems, and then you'll have some to try. The quiz for week 2 will be a paper quiz, because I think it's a lot easier than fussing around with the electronic graphing. And the word problems, you have to write out a lot of steps anyway, so if it's all just in one place, it won't be timed. You'll just really write it up nice and neatly for me and submit that, and there won't be a test that week. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day.